Hello, Let me just try my best to check if my microphone is everything okay. It has been a long time too. Oh, I closed the menu. Oh no. Oh well. So without further ado, uh, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I'm your little bear adventure. Your little bear adventure VTuber Doppelgrizz, and we're just gonna have a relaxing, just chatting about what had happened few days ago. Yeah, and as you guys have noticed, I am able to add some. I did some tweaking over the past few days as well, as you guys have already noticed. New channel point redeems, new updated emotes, a new picture from the starting stream, as you guys have seen earlier. Yeah, I have been add I have been like adding some stuff, so there would be like, even if it's like a simple interaction, it won't hurt to use them, right? And if you guys have noticed, the other updates that I have done is the channel points. Some of the redeems, the prices have changed just to be able to accommodate those who are new or unable to like earn channel points. So there are some redeems that feel that I also asked my friend slash manager and had some debates. Not the bad kind of debate, a debate wherein like, is this channel point, are people using this? Yes, no, or if they're not using it, why not put your shoe on the viewer side? Are you willing to spend this much channel points just to do this on the content creator? So lots of bunch of stuff. Other things, I think those are the only fast summary of the update that I have added onto what I can do and what things I can do. Like, we all have I have already done the zoom in style like this one you guys are seeing. Like, I have been doing this during the gaming one, but I rarely use it. And my friend slash manager was like telling me like, your scenes have these kinds of features. Why are you not using them? It will be like worthless that you made settings like this, but then you can't use them, right? So that's what happened. Yeah, I am learning also, so it takes time. It's not easy. Like I'm like a slow, not well. We can say I'm a slow learner on specific technology stuff. So it takes time, guys. I did mention that my bear age is so, well, I won't say that I'm old, but I guess there, like the older you get, the lesser the knowledge that you can understand fast. Like, if you guys notice over the years, for people, they can't like understand much things each people say. If you what's the right word? Oh yeah, short attention span. If you guys notice, a lot of us now, or a lot of people lately, have very short attention span. Like, even if you give like a very valid information that's like 50-page document, no one would have the time to read those, if you think about it. So you guys being able to see the changes that I am doing, like the new emotes, the channel point updates, these special ability effects that I can do and whatnot, it's all in the working process. Because just like every one of you guys, I watch VTubers streaming, so I also get ideas and references for me to know. And before I forget, since it's a tradition, we only have 18 days until Christmas. Dang, time sure flies. We're already in the month of October and we're already experiencing the Halloween and the, well, rainy season in my place. But for other countries, I believe they're preparing for Halloween. Hmm. Yeah, Halloween isn't that well known in our place. But enough about that. I'm sure some of you guys wanted to know what actually transpired in one of the biggest anime cosplay conventions in what Gerard T Rex would mention in South Elysium, or we call it the Philippines. So Cosmania 2024, or the normal one is Cosplay Mania 2024. So what is Cosmania? It's a anime and cosplay convention in the Philippines. One of the biggest, yes, the biggest anime conventions. Now, people might be wondering, I thought Conquest was the biggest. For some of you guys have heard over the years in my place, like Conquest, like I was able to talk to about me meeting up with Shoto and someone proposing to Shoto, and then there are other things. Oh, nice! Finally, the first, not really the first one to get the first redeem. Let's go. Let's go, Kaya. And as a result of that, I'm that'll be what will be pinned throughout that'll be the first message that will be pinned until the end of the stream. Yeah, I'm still experimenting. Yeah, even my friend slash manager is telling me, if they get the first, what will be the benefit? And I'm like, I told them, probably for starters, whatever the first message they will do, I will pin it throughout. Glad you learned. Yeah, I am learning. Not easy, of course. So moving back, so Cosmania is one of the people are saying Conquest is the biggest because of international guests. Yes, and I said one of the biggest. So Cosplay Mania is one of the biggest anime cosplay conventions here in the Philippines, composing of the same as the usual anime convention that you guys have either in the US or other countries, but the difference is that there are international guests involved, and one of the biggest event that happens is the Jam concert. And for those who don't know, so there is two things that you have to be prepared if you're planning to go to Cosmania, or things that you need to know about Cosmania. The two biggest things that happens in Cosmania are the Jam concert, and the special guests meet and greet. Now, those are the two primary. I guess it makes sense, especially I'm sure you guys who have experienced those in the anime, who goes to anime conventions, cosplay conventions. Usually, the places that you really need to go first are the meet and greets and the concerts, because those don't have what happened. Whoever are the guests and the concert that happened for the convention you attended, it will never be reproduced for next year. So that's why those, it's like, think of it as once in a lifetime opportunity. So if you go to a meet and greet, who is to say that you'll be able to meet and greet with the same person again for the next event? So in our place, I'll tell so that you guys get an idea. 2021, no, 2024 today. So last 2022, one of the special guests in the cosplay part was Thames. Then last year, 2023, one of the well-known cosplayers at a special guest in my place was Phil Mizuno. For this year, which I attended on day 1, was Tarin, a Bara cosplayer. Yeah, I will upload that picture later and you guys will be able to see. So, the reason why those are the biggest events, the meet and greets, is because you don't know who are gonna be the guests and you don't know if they're gonna visit our country again. So that's why everything is worthwhile. So, without further ado, let's talk about Cosmania. First day, it was really scary because, well, not really scary because the first day was on a Friday. This is the first time that my place is a 3-day event. It usually is held on 2 days, which is Saturday and Sunday, but this year they chose to have it 3 days, including Friday. So for those who are studying and whatnot, I am sorry for you guys. I understand the pain of not being able to do the meet and greet, especially if it's like tight on schedule. But for those who are employed like me, who has work, who can take a leave, well, hooray. So, what transpired? Hmm. We had a meet and greet. Okay. So I did mention from last stream, the last time I streamed, I won the Gerard T-Rex for the raffle, wherein I get to meet and greet on one to talk to Gerard T-Rex Ford. Yes, for those who don't know who Gerard T-Rex Ford is, one of my Oshis, and he is one of the Holostars EN group armies. Yeah, I don't have to talk about any specific details. How do you feel about it? Okay, I will tell you this because I had experience with meet and greets with a VTuber, because I did was able to like had a meet and greet with Kayla last year, and 2 years ago would be Ollie. Now, this is so funny because for Ollie, it's like talking to a friend, so I wasn't nervous asking questions. But the moment I was able to, it was already my turn to meet and greet with Gerard, I was so nervous. I don't know. It's my first time actually experiencing being nervous and stuttering, unable to like say anything just because Gerard is just in front of me. Like, okay, virtually, okay? It's on a TV like every other VTuber meet and greets. But this one, you know the vibe, I guess. For all, it's like it felt normal. I wasn't that nervous. I guess I was prepared. But for Gerard's case, I was not. I was prepared as well, but I became nervous just because like he's just like me for real on some personality aspects, and especially because I watch him on stream a lot. So it felt so surreal. Yeah, just imagine that you are as a viewer always watch this specific streamer a lot of times, and being able to like me have a meet and greet with them was very surreal. It was fun. So of course there were like talks and others. I remember that I was able to ask a question with regards to I think yeah, I wasn't able to ask a lot of questions because take note, the meet and greet it's only 3 minutes per person. So I had to make the best out of it. The only thing I remembered was a question related to food, but that's about it. Yeah, I wasn't able to like ask the questions I wanted. Like let's say I wanna kneel down and say, "Can I marry you?" or something just for the gags. But apparently not. I forgot. I was very nervous that time. Maybe in the future, if there's gonna be a meet and greet again, I would be willing to do that properly. But for now, uh, other than that, the best part about the meet and greets is that obviously, if you're in the specific event panelist hall, you are not allowed to like take recordings or even take photo shots and whatnot. But for those who won the meet and greet raffles, like the one-on-one with Zeta, one-on-one with Octavio, Anya, and Gerard, which is I am one of them for Gerard. We have bragging rights. We have a picture. We were able to take a picture with Gerard, so that's the best thing. That was the best moment of my life. I kid you not. That was the best moment. Excuse me. I eat a lot of food also. I feel like I'm not gonna eat too much for now. Yeah. Now after the meet and greet, other things that happened was there wasn't that much people, but it makes sense because it was on a Friday. I was able to roam around artist booths, and of course, since I have funny bragging rights, I have the right to say it on stream. It's not like it's wrong. So I actually attended, enjoyed the meet and greet, roamed around getting the pre-ordered items that I got for Tarin, especially for meet and greet and others. Oh, go get sure thing, Starla. Make sure you stay hydrated and good luck at work. Yeah. So moving back, like there were a lot of people lining up for the Tarin. So I was like roaming around to the artists' booths and others. I will tell you, this is the first time that I have not bought a lot of merchandise for myself. The only merchandise that I bought is the ones that you guys saw that I uploaded on Twitter, which is the signed photo of Tarin cosplaying as Ito, and then an official acrylic stand of Gerard T. Rexford's Cosmeet for the Cosmania exclusive merch. Cosmania X Hollow Stars. Yeah. Yep. It was something that I have to get. I'm not the type. I guess I'm not the type to collect button pins or keychains, because for keychains I can buy them, but judging from, if you guys saw my, let me see, I'm just checking or looking at my keychain displayed on the wall. I don't need a lot of keychains because I have already filled up every space, every hook, unless there's even a better merch for it. Now what others? Yeah, there's more. So other things is I bought from Kapal Kilay the push pin, like you guys saw from them. Yeah, the can badges, but you can actually like feel and press the button. Yeah, it was outrageously cool. Yeah, maybe I should do a recording of that so you guys can have a laugh. Not really a laugh, but the fun part of it. Let's see what others. The meet and greet. Before meet and greet, I wanna do a funny shout out to Yin Rika or Boss Rika of V-Hall. So we did because they know that I'm going to day one, and usually this is like a typical, I guess it's a typical rule for everyone. Like the rule is, if you're gonna buy merchandise, if you are really gonna plan to buy merchandise from artist booths or official merch, day one should always be the first day of the anime convention that you should buy merchandise before the item sold out, because usually the next day there's more people who will buy merch. It's better to get the items day one and early so that there is still enough stocks. Yep, that's my advice. That works on my place only. I don't know how it works for you guys. Some of you have your own strategies on how to buy merchandise, but usually that's the most common I see, that I feel and see and experience. Day one, going early, so you can, if you're gonna buy merch, go to every artist but that you needed to go, so that you will be able to like get the ones that you need. Let's see other things. Yeah, so Boss Rika gave me a lot of items to buy. I didn't buy a lot of stuff for myself because I already have so much stuff and I feel like I don't need more, not unless they're either official merch or they're from a series that I like. It happens before, only sold out the last day. Yeah, right? So usually for my advice is always, if you are the type of person who plans to buy a lot of merchandise from artist booths, or even like meet and greets, or even like in the US, I believe I'm noticing is there are like voice actors that will have a table for you guys to like purchase their prints and get their signature, or even do video and greetings and something. So there's that one. But of course, it's better to go early. Hi, and also hi, Angora Rabbit. Hi, Rabbit. Hello. Hello. Hope you're doing great day. We're just talking about Cosmania 2024. Yeah, we're already at the part wherein we're talking about a bit of tips on going to an anime convention if it's a 2-day. So that's the only advice I can give for all of you. If you're the type of person who plans to buy merchandise, always buy the merchandise. The buying of merchandise will be your number one thing to do. That's your plan. Now, if you were to choose either merchandise or meet and greet, the first thing you will always prioritize is the meet and greet, because the meet and greet is like, it can be once in a lifetime, or the guest can be once a year. So you can never tell. So moving back, so I bought a lot of stuff that Boss Rica said to me. It was a success. It was fun. So other things to take note of. I know there's other, yeah. Other than the artist booth, I was able to roam around, see nice stuff. There are a lot of good cosplayers, and I noticed that there's also international congoers. Like I was like roaming around, and then I hear different languages. Some are speaking like in pure Japanese, some are like speaking in Mandarin, some are like you can tell that they're from either from the US or Australia. Like for Australia, I can tell from the accent, and you can tell that it's different. Like I kid you not, there are a lot of international guests there. But I guess because there are some people like some are from different countries. Like I believe someone from there are people from Taiwan who went to the panelists just to be able to see Octavio. And there are those people like the dedication. It's not only for the Holo Stars, okay? For also Hololive. I guess it depends on whichever country, right? So that was one of the things that were so that makes me like very happy that there are people from other countries who will do their best to go to our place to be able to to go to the panelists or the meet and greets or to buy exclusive merchandise exclusive to our place. And other things that I didn't know, thanks to some of my friends in the artist realm, I didn't know. No, I thought that it's usually local artists that has a booth in Cosmania. Apparently, there are international artists who actually booted there, and I felt like I should have canvassed further. But I guess because that time my legs were very tired, so I couldn't like I couldn't like go to the booths, the artist booths, and buy stuff. Oh, hello, hello, goats. Hello, hello. Greetings to you all. Greetings to you. Yeah, we're just talking about the experience from Cosmania, the day one. I'll be talking about day two in a bit. I'm sure some of the other friends of mine, like Cassie and Boss Rika, have already talked about what had happened a few days ago. So, Cosmania. Oh, so Cosmania or Cosplay Mania is a anime one of the biggest anime and cosplay conventions that is in my place. Biggest because there are international guests. Think about I don't know what big anime or cosplay conventions are in other countries, especially in your place, Goats, or your place, Momo, but ours the biggest is Cosmania. Don't know why they didn't put two and two together. It's okay. There's this word that we usually use. Uh our brains are lagging. That's the right term. Like thinking a lot, or let's say I guess it's because it's a Sunday, so usually we all take a break and everything. So we're like no thoughts, head empty, brain lag. Yeah, something like that. That can work. Yeah. But me saying about those, it feels like just an excuse just not to think properly. Okay, so moving back to the artist boots, that's the only thing I regret. Thank you so much for the head pat. Yeah, those are one of the regrets that I did, which is buying some merchandise from different artist booth. But then again, I did I as I said, I already have so much stuff, and I don't think I can display all of them anymore. Not unless it's something that I can like gets my attention. Like for example, I have VTuber keychains, like official VTuber keychains. Like I got the one from Invicta, or let me see, checking right now, one from Invicta and one from the one cafe of Persona 3 Tactica. And then there's also, let me see what other keychains I have. I have keychains of the 5 Invicta members, some VTubers, and then Camp Buddy keychains. So usually, if I'm gonna go to an artist booth, it's either an acrylic or a sticker. or it depends if it's something useful. Like some of the artist booths sell like coin purse or coin pouches, which is very useful and is gonna be good as a gift for Christmas for people. I might plan on doing that on on an anime convention. You know what? I should have done that when I was in Cosmania Day 1. Should have buy stuff just to prepare for Christmas gifts. Oh well, that's how it works. Hey Dopey, hey Big Bro J, hello, hello. Yeah, we're just talking about Cosmania. Now, other than artist booth, I'm sure some of you were like wondering, did you attend the Tarin meet and greet? And for those who don't know who Tarin is a well-known cosplayer, international cosplay, a cosplayer that's well-known internationally. He specializes in very muscular cosplays of anime such as Ban or JoJo or any other character. I mean, they did Risley. He's a himbo cosplayer. Yeah. I don't wait, no, I don't think he's a himbo cosplayer. He's smart when I was able to have a meet and greet with him. He sounded so professional too. If he was a himbo, well, actually, if I think about it, the ones that gave me a vibe that shouts himbo cosplayer would be Thames and Phil Mizuno. Phil Mizuno, but for both of them, well, I guess it just depends on the vibes. Their vibes are very like kind and all. For Tarin, he's like, you can sense his aura. Like, I don't know, I can sense that he's like very, very mature. Like, I don't know many cosplayers, but I think I've heard of him. Yeah, maybe I should type them so you guys get an idea. So the cosplayers I mentioned are, or maybe I should capitalize. There's some names that are capitalized. There, it's these three. Don't worry, you may not know them, but sometimes you will see them on your For You page on Twitter for those who are fans. So it's like they're like, you know, those yeah, no Tyrant, yeah, there are some cosplayers that are internationally well known worldwide. Some are like well known in the Asia side, some are well known in the other parts of the continent. But he cosplayed Ito before, right? Yes. Tarin and Thames cosplayed Ito. Yeah, you're right, you're right. They cosplayed. I mean, I did. Yeah, you'll be able to see it on my Twitter. It's one of the photos that I have uploaded. It's really, really cool. Tarin even left a message, which I'm really, really happy. Now, I'm sure you guys are wondering, what was the request you did in the photo? I will tell you this. I would upload what I actually did with Tarin during the meet and greet. You guys will have to wait. But all I can tell you all is that what I did with the request I asked Tarin to do was an actual kabedon. An actual kabedon. I said, Tarin, is it alright that the photo will be a kabedon? And he was like, sure. That was my request. Okay, guys, the reason why I chose kabedon was because of Felix, okay? When I saw that there was a Risley cosplayer who will do a kabedon on him, I was so jealous, and I'm like, you know what? Let me use this to my advantage. So that's what I did in Tarin's meet and greet. Yeah, I requested a kabedon. And take note, he was in his JoJo cosplay. You guys will be able to see it. I edited the picture so that you guys will not see my IRL. Yeah, so just wait for that one. Yes, and I also have a picture of me with Gerard for the meet and greet. So just wait for the picture, okay? Now, other things to take note of. Overall, Tarin is very mature and very kind as well. He's very thankful too, and I get to shake his hands. Yeah, so that's why. Now, oh wait, give me a second. What? What did you say? Sorry, you guys heard my mom, my mom, because as I said from my last stream that we have a newborn kitty, so that's why. Okay. Oh, oh, for goodness sake. Okay, be right back, guys. Don't worry, I won't go to the BRB so you guys can hear what I'm saying outside. I need to make sure the cats are okay. Why are you crying? Stop crying. Don't cry. You were inside the room with your mother. So scared. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm back. Okay. I was so scared. Okay. Yeah, welcome. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Newborn kitten. Yeah, thank you so much, Momo. So, yeah. So, we out of from two cats with a newborn baby. They're really cute. Like, I'll tell you. They're so cute. I mean, I took a photo, put it on Twitter. So, anyway, where was I with Tarin? Yeah, oh yeah, Cabidon. Yeah, I did. I requested for a Cabidon, and I will tell you, I was so scared because the first thing in my brain went when he did a Cabidon on me was like, oh my gosh, his eyes is so. Wait, let me see. I don't wanna make a mistake. I think Tarin's eyes were like blue. I don't know. Wait. I know his real color has. Oh, I'm not sure if it's colored eyes. Wait, is it? Does he have blue eyes? Not the Yu-Gi-Oh card, okay? Does he have blue eyes? Wait. Oh my goodness. I regret looking at his Twitter, but then it was so worth it. So let's see. Because he was cosplaying JoJo. Then he has good muscles. Okay, anyway. Sorry, my fanboy just went haywire there. Okay, so moving back to Tarin, so it was so worth it. It was so worth it. I get to finally have a proper, not the Yu-Gi-Oh card. Yeah, okay. It's somewhat a weird common thing in my place. So, in my place, the girls usually like the most common thing I always hear from girls, not my circle of friends like Cassie and the others. Like during my either high school or college days, they always say that, oh my gosh, I want to look for a guy who has blue eyes. And my first impression As someone who plays Yu-Gi-Oh, my brain was like, what? You want someone with blue eyes? There's a card called Blue Eyes White Dragon. Maybe that's the one you wanted. So anyway, yeah, it's the contacts. It was parents' contacts. Now I know. I can relate to them. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there are people like that. Because there are some people, especially if they're like a strict Asian country, they would want the very good features. Like let's say, like if you talk up when we if we talk about genetics, right? Imagine that you're like an or like let's say you're a woman that has like brown eyes, and then your husband or your boyfriend, your husband, let's just say husband, because it wouldn't be so good if you have a boyfriend and you just go empreg, okay? And the guy has blue eyes. So genetically speaking, your baby can may have a chance to have blue eyes. Bro had Yu-Gi-Oh brain rot. Respect. Yeah, I had that. Okay, during my college days in the Bear University, I was a gamer, an actual gamer. So if you talk to me about relationships and love, I will never be able to give you 100% proper answer. That's how strong. That's how unexpected I am. Like I have no filter. I just say to them that why do you want to date this person? Is it nice and everything? But what I can tell you guys, I have no knowledge on love advice. And well, I do have love advice. You know that? Now that I think about it, how is it possible that the ones who can give proper love advice are the ones who are single? Why is it always the people who are single that gives the very good love advice, even though they have no experience in love? Now that I think about it, why is it like that? Exactly. Yeah, right. Like if you watch some VTubers talking about love advices and everything, take note, for some a lot majority of the indie VTubers are all single. But how is it that they have good love advice? But of course, we can't really blame them, because especially if you are in the era wherein you always watch anything in the television. For my case, yeah, I always see like breakups, relationships through watching of TV series because of my parents and my uh close family member. It was like, dang. Yeah, there was a time that someone asked me for love advice and I was able to give them some tips and everything. I guess it's because of watching like romance and reading manga with romance. That's rough, buddy. Yeah. And if you guys are thinking if I'm in a relationship or not, I'd rather you guys have to put in your own imagination. As I said, I have a certificate of marriage with my favorite character, Arataki Ito, and no one can stop me. I already told you guys that I have a certificate of marriage with Arataki Ito, so I'm happily married. Now, imagination. Oi, it's not imagination if I have an actual paper of certificate of marriage. Yeah, that was during like BlushCon, I believe, 2 years ago. If not 2 years ago, last year. I'm just saying. Just saying. Yeah, let's go with that. For someone who I believe I am seeing some thirst posts of specific characters in Genshin. It's not only me. Right? It's not only me. But anyway, I guess those are the only things I remember for Tarin and others. Moving back to Cosmania. There was a panelist that I actually went to. Now, this is what I am noticing in the convention now. A lot of years ago, or rather few years back, the most common cosplayers that you will see a lot in conventions are majority all Genshin cosplayers. Like everything is Genshin Impact cosplayers. Like I don't mind that almost all the cosplayers are Genshin. Like I know it's still a hot topic cosplay. and I rarely see some animes. There are some cosplayers that you know who are the characters from the anime. But now, as someone who rarely watches anime, so there might be anime cosplayers that I do not know who they're cosplaying at all. All I know is I have not seen a Bootil or a Laios cosplay, so that's a big disappointing factor for me. Like, Bootil, please. I want a Bootil cosplayer, please, Cabidon, please. Because I already had an experience being bridal carried by an Ito cosplayer, so I'm already happy with that. Yeah, I had that experience. I can tell you it was because of that. That was how dumb my brain was. Yeah, there was a time that there was an Ito cosplay. I told them if it's alright for a bridal carry, and they did. I also apologized after, I guess, because I cannot tell if my weight is like, if I weigh so heavy. Okay. For the record, guys, I told you guys that when I said I'm chubby, I am literally chubby. Not really too chubby. The only thing that's big is my stomach, but that's not my stomach is just big in, wait, let me see. Only the frontal part. There is some chubbiness wherein you get fat on the sides, right? But for me, the one that's growing because of me eating a lot, it is usually on the front part. Not like Nico ako Nico, what's the name? Nico avocado. All I know is that person has an avocado in its name. Okay, I'm not that big. No. Yeah. I think the right word would be if you guys have seen my character reference sheet, that's what I actually look like. The only thing that the reason why you don't see the chubby part is because it's the front part that's chubby. Yep, that's the only front part. Like if you see my model right now, like there's like a circular thing on my stomach part. Yeah, I don't have abs. If you guys notice, I'm wearing tight clothes in my model, so that's how you know that I'm chubby. Like even if like my chest don't bounce because I don't have muscles. Okay, the only thing that I can be proud of is whenever I bounce, the down part is the one that's bouncing. Okay, going back. Other things to think. Overall, the panelists. That's right. It was so fun when I was able to go to one of the panelists for the Holo Stars, which is Gerard and Octavio. It was very funny. Who needs abs anyways? Definitely not coping. Goats, please don't say that. I'm already coping. Like, whenever I see cosplayers who can show their abs in their cosplay, I already get jealous. But but I guess over the days and months, I can't really cope anymore because it's reality for me. For me, I already got hurt from reality. So me seeing people who have abs, I really can't say anything bad or sad for myself because it was a choice for me to eat a lot of food, and it was those cosplayers' choice to exercise, to have abs for their cosplay. I didn't choose to exercise. That's the thing. You guys already know the saying, like, food is life. So what can you do? All bodies are deserving of love. That's true. You have a point there, goats. Yeah, you have a point there, goats. That makes me happy. Yeah. The only thing that I can be proud of, even if I have chubbiness in me, is when I go to a swimming pool. Like, oh, you guys can see my stomach. You guys are disgusted because my chest isn't as big as what people expect for a hunky muscular guys. Okay, fine. At least I can float on water. And I can like do what's that? Backstrokes. Or even float on water and sleep. Well, I feel like we're moving out of topic. My bad. My bad, guys. So going back to Octavian Gerard, there were lots of events. There were like questions and answers. Now, oh yeah, let's go about that. There were a lot of Hollow Stars fans. I can't believe it. I feel like the fan base in my place is wild and a lot of people. Yeah, that's okay. Thank you, Momo. So what? These are the majority that I'm seeing in the cosplays. The following may be something that I can't remember. Some cosplayers are cosplaying very old animes, which is nice. A lot of Genshin. There's still Genshin, but not as much. There has been, I think there was a has been hotel cosplayers. There was also there were Toho cosplayers. I remember seeing a Cerno cosplayer, but it was a guy. It was a guy wearing a Toho Cerno cosplay. It was so funny. And they're from the US, I believe, because the accent. They were having fun, that's for sure. There were like even elderlies. There are like cosplayers that feels like around ages 50 and such that have. Wait, give me a second. Who is ringing the bell? Yeah, alay nga. Oh. Sorry. On commercial break part 2, my uncle came to our house asking where my parents were, but they were gone. I thought they were just gonna pick up my little brother who was in Cosmania. Apparently not. So anyway, other things, there were Genshin cosplayers. What was surprising to me was there were a lot of Hollow Stars cosplayer. There were a lot. And if I remembered correctly from memory, there was only one person who cosplayed a full cosplay of Gerard T-Rex Ford. And they have a tail, dinosaur tail too, which was amazing. Because I did see some Gerard cosplayers, but the Gerard cosplayers are in maid outfits. And then there's this one person who like, they have a luggage and they have a tail, like complete coat, crown, everything. Like, I am very shocked. There were also like a lot of Axel cosplayers too. Some were like gender bend, some are gender bend Axel. There was also, I believe there was a gender bend Axel. There were also female cosplayers who cosplay the male outfits, which was really amazing. Like the fan base of Hollow Stars is good. Imagine seeing someone cosplaying as you. That's it. Yeah, that would be so amazing, but it'll be very alarming. Because here's the funny thing. I was able to eavesdrop that one Gerard cosplayer. Like they were taking a picture of them and they were like saying, are you the international are you the actual Gerard T-Rex Ford that was in the meet and greet and panelist? And the guy was like, no, it's not me. No, don't assume it's not me. I'm just a normal cosplayer. I'm not the one that you guys heard of. And I was like walking around laughing after hearing that dialogue. It was the funniest thing ever. Because take note, that one person was the only one who cosplayed in full outfit of Gerard. The other Gerard cosplayers were like in a maid outfit. So people were like assuming this must be the VTuber behind Gerard, and I'm like, wow, the assumption is strong. The fan base is wild. Like, oh my goodness. Like, guys, be as decent as you think. Do you think that the one who is behind the screen will cosplay that? Okay, It'll be yeah, that'll be so wild. Okay, what Goats mentioned, like imagine someone cosplays me. I feel like someone will have the same impression. They will be like, "Are you the one behind the model?" And I'm sure they will say no. Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. All I can say is that if someone cosplays my character, cosplays me, I will. The only thing that I can say is I apologize for how complex my outfits are. That's the only thing I can tell all of you guys. Sorry. Yeah, that's one of the best things. Yeah. If someone's gonna cosplay Doppel, it will be me. That's for sure. If there will be other people who will cosplay me, that's gonna be a very shocking thing. Like, guys, thank you so much for cosplaying me. I mean, take note. There are people who are cosplaying different VTubers. Like, there are some who cosplays like Vox Akumo from Niji Sanji. Some of them are cosplaying as one of the Filipino indie VTubers like Kaheru or Panda Bread. Some are like cosplaying like Harmony, like from the Yaoi Expo before. Someone cosplayed as Harmony. Like, I would be honored if someone actually cosplayed me, but at the same time, I will be worried by their wallet because of how complex my appearance is. Like, number one problem would be the wig, right? Like, look at my appearance. Like, I wonder if someone would be able to make like a yellow strand and a black strand with bare ears, right? And then take a look, I have a jacket too. I just didn't wear it on because my legs and arms are like very tired from roaming around. Yeah. So anyway, moving back. So those are the cosplays that I'm seeing a lot. There's a lot of Holo Stars. I guess day one it was Holo Stars day because the meet and greets and the panelists are like the Holo Stars people. It was a fun experience. I'm gonna tell you guys, it was a very fun experience that day one. It wasn't as much people as day 2 and 3 because I saw from posts of people. Is there a will? If there's a will, there's a way. Yeah, that's true. If there's a will, there's a way. I will tell you guys this in advance. The only time that I will cosplay myself, I will announce it on Twitter. Or maybe if I open a subathon event again. But I feel like I will open another subathon event maybe on December. Maybe on December. And we're just gonna call it the Pasalubong Donaton. But I don't wanna make subathons just yet because there are a lot of surprises that I have to show every one of you guys. Yeah. And one I thought exactly if I cosplay. Yep, same here. The thoughts exactly if I cosplay myself. Yeah. Imagine the effort, especially if your outfits are very detailed, it's gonna be difficult. Like, I have shout outs and I have mad respect for cosplayers who are able to cosplay either not only VTubers, but also other anime characters. Because there are some whose details are so complex and some don't have any even a character reference, right? And they're able to replicate it as much as possible. Heck, and like, other than Gerard, I was able to see one specific cosplay. Like, someone actually cosplayed the What in Hell is Bad. I was so shocked with that one. And I believe it was the same person who also cosplayed that exact same character during Yaoi Expo. And I was like, wow. And I thought Gerard and the other cosplayers are there. Apparently, someone that's from someone that you don't expect to be is there as well, which is from What in Hell is Bad Mammon. And I was like, dang, Cosmania is something else. There's even a person who cosplayed Jesus, and I'm like, what? Yeah, I guess anything happens. Yeah, anything happens, I guess. So anyway, the panelists, going back to the panelists, now we talk about the cosplayers. Panelists, it's mostly like questions and answers, or there's the guess the word, or we call it in my place Pinoy Henyo. It was so funny. All I can tell you is, compared to all the panelists that I have like attended, this one was the wildest. But I guess it's because Gerard and Octavio they have Filipino blood in them, so it makes sense why it was so wild during that event. Like, this was the most hyperactive panelist ever. From all my years of going to Cosmania, this was the most hyperactive panelist. I guess it's because the special guests are Pinoy or Filipino in blood, or rather has Filipino blood in them. It was wild, honestly. Very, 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 very wild. Wait, let me just fix. I feel like the angle is so wrong. Give me a second. Yeah, there we go. Other things, well, other than panelists, there's also the last one, which is the jam concert. Now, for those for people who don't know what jam concert is, it is one of the biggest events in Cosmania. Concerts, it's just from the word itself, jam concert, wherein they bring special guests whose specialty are like singers and all. If I remember, there was one utaite that's well known to others. There were like a lot of big names that sang during the jam concert. Though the special guests in the jam concert are different from each 3 days. So not all there are I believe 2 singers who will sing in the jam concert. 1, 2, and 3, and they're all different. So depending on which singers that you want, you'll have to get a specific ticket for you to be able to participate in the jam concert. For me, I guess I didn't see anyone that I like. Like, I heard some of them, but not my forte. I will tell you guys this. The only time I will go to a concert in Cosmania is if it's an utaite that I really, really admire. Like, you wanna make the event worthwhile if it's someone you actually know. Apparently not, right? So I didn't. But that's okay. That's how it works. Yeah. And I guess after that event, all I can tell you is I didn't really every anime conventions, it's like food is, you won't feel like you're hungry. Yeah, you will not feel like you're hungry. That's how scary it is. Like, I believe there are some cosplayers who never eat. Now, some of you guys were like wondering, why do some cosplayers only drink water or juice or coffee, but they never eat like burgers or whatnot? Some people don't do that because the moment they eat food and their stomach reacts, it will be a terrible thing it is a terrible feeling. Like, imagine if you are cosplaying a armored Gundam and you ate a hot dog and suddenly you wanted to go to the toilet, like not peeing, the other one pooping. Imagine the effort of you removing all your armors just to poop. And then afterwards, clean yourself up, and then you have to rewear the armors again. That's why. Like, I will tell you guys this, cosplay's a serious thing even if you don't join a cosplay competition. There are some people who cosplays just for the clout. Some cosplay just for fun, to be able to cosplay their favorite characters. Some just cosplay half-heartedly just because they wanna like get the vibe of how cosplay works. Well, I don't know with them. All I know is it's so fun seeing people cosplay characters, especially if it's characters that you rarely even see. So I guess that's it. So that's for the jam content and everything. At the end of the day, I believe I went home. Wait. Yeah, I went home. I went home. Yeah. I didn't do much, but what matters is I bought a lot some merch, which was worth it. Yeah, glad I had. Yeah. What was the cost for that day? Oh, my sanity. Not really sanity, my energy. Because my sanity is still intact even if I was nervous during the meet and greet. Oh, well, speak of the dev. Hi, Boss Rika. Hello, hello, and thank you so much for the resub of 11 months. Yeah, I'm just talking about Cosmania. Day one, day one. I haven't talked about the story of day what happened day two. Hello, hello. So yeah, so the memories that I had during day one would be the best memories would be seeing a What in Hell is Bad Mamon cosplayer, uh, meet and greet with Gerard T. Rexford, a Cabidon experience with Tarin, and then doing errands for doing the errands requested. Yeah, it was a it was a request by Boss Rika. Well, I guess it just counts like a normal quest for me. Lalason naman din eh. But it was worth it. At least you were able to get them because I believe some of the booths there are like some are international artists or whatnot, and sometimes it makes sense, right? So it's all right. I mean, I had that time, so it was worth it. I get to see some merch too, and I get to see some artist friends of mine around the artist booth, so it was worth it. And then yeah, so I guess it's the meet and greets. That was a good pala. That was good pala. Yeah, yup. Yeah, those were the best experiences. Getting the only thing I regret was not buying more merch in the artist booths. I could have bought just for like Christmas presents, right? I wanna buy stuff there for Christmas presents. And hello GB, welcome. I just talked about anime convention during my last Friday. Yeah, right for Christmas. Yeah. Hello GB. Don't worry. We're just talking about what happened at anime convention. So yeah, I think the only thing I will not forget is getting Cabidon by Tarin, getting having a meet and greet with Gerard T. Rexford, and oh thank you so much for the 5 bits. Thank you. You know what? I should change the audio for that one. I should change the audio at this point. Yeah, keep that memory. Wow, thank you. So that's what bits look like. It's been a while since I saw bits. Yeah, I'll keep that memory for sure. I'll take note of that bits and I'll put it to good use. Now, for other things, so Cabidon with Tarin, meet and greet with Gerard, seeing a What in Hell is Bad Mamon cosplayer, meeting with friends from the artist circle. Um. Hmm. Let's see. I know there's more. That's right. The other memory was I never ate a single food. Yeah, I never ate anything during Cosmania. I was like invested in exploring the place. Think of it as like you're playing games for hours without eating, but you don't feel hungry. You better eat. Yeah, this is like, but this I guess it's a normal thing when I go to a convention. I never eat because whatever food I buy, I could have bought a merch instead. I guess that's my motto at time and on specific things. But don't worry, I don't do this all the time. No. I eat, don't worry. And I think that was it for the day one for Cosmania. Pack a lot of food. Yeah, that's the thing. I know there are strict rules in bringing like your own food. I'm not sure if it's possible, but I know that you can bring your own tumbler of water. That's for sure. And now we go to day two. Day one was already the blast. Now we go talk about Cosmania Day 2, which I never attended the event. I actually like hang out with friends, specifically Boss Rica. I was able to meet them. Pirena, Cassie, Boss Rica, and of course one of the mods of Boss Rica. One of the mods of Cassie, which is Crimson. Yeah, I was able to meet them, and we were able. The places that we ate were delicious. All I can say is it's my first time drinking French vanilla. A drink, by the way, not an ice cream. A French vanilla drink, and it was so good. Yeah, that's the only thing that got stuck to me because it's anything that's sweet is a +1 for me. And then we were able to eat at IKEA. Yeah. I think I was the one who suggested because I remembered that I had a IKEA. We ate at IKEA with Cassie previously. So now the ones that were not able to try out IKEA food was Boss Rica and Crimson, I believe. And I dragged them for us to try out the food there. Yeah. And you know, when it comes to food, I will make sure that they're all fully fed. Like if you guys saw the post and my replies to it, I will tell you guys this, especially you, Boss Rica, since you were also there. What we ate, I was still hungry. Yeah, I was so hungry. I'm not really so hungry, I was still hungry at that moment. Like after finishing the salmon or some of the other meals, I was not yet full. Lamau, yeah. Yeah, remember I mentioned to you, Boss Rica, that why don't we get some dessert? I was not joking. Well, I was half-heartedly joking, but I was not joking when I said that you got if you want we can get some dessert. I mean, we only ate food for dinner, but we don't have dessert yet. Yeah, I was like, I should have dragged you guys and eat more. Yeah. I guess that's how I don't know. Because there's a saying in all of us, like even if you're full, when it comes to desserts, we always have a second stomach for desserts. I'm one of them. I'm one of those people wherein even if I know that I have eaten a lot, but if they say ice cream or cake, my second stomach is ready. So yeah. Save room for dessert. Yep. That's one of the that's the saying I've been looking for. Save room for dessert. For me, there's always a second stomach. There's always space in my stomach. Excuse me, for desserts. Yeah, it was a fun experience too. We get to see some stuff in IKEA. I felt like I don't know. I felt like I was a tour guide at that point. Like because I believe it was yeah, I know it's your first. I think it was no, it's not I think. It was both you, Boss Rica, and Crimson's first time going to IKEA, and you guys are not sure what you're gonna see there. So I was like, tour guide, oh, here, this is the showcase area wherein they just show samples of rooms so you have references. Which is actually nice. I can tell you guys, though the material, because I'm sure all of you guys have heard of IKEA because of how nice their furnitures or like DIY stuff are. And they were not wrong because the materials used in IKEA are sturdier than anything that you see in department stores in some malls. Yeah. Oh, hello, Felix. Hello. And you're resting. Good. Oh, it's nice to see you again. I hope you're resting. Please rest. Although I'm gonna lurk on your side. I'll wait for your good artworks. They're very good. and very helpful for me during the night. Wink, wink. Yeah, I remember IKEA just eating meatball. Yeah, in IKEA, I I think it's the same as my place. IKEA is very famous with their Swedish meatballs. And also they can accommodate to people who are vegetarian because they have a vegetarian option. Like there's a Swedish meatball and there's also the plant-based meatball. Yeah. But all I can tell you guys is whenever I go to IKEA in my place, the only the only dish that I will always buy is always the baked salmon because the baked salmon is usually expensive in restaurants, but in IKEA the price is just right and they have a sauce that tastes so well with the baked salmon. That's so good. Now I regret ordering just one baked salmon. I could have ordered two. Oh well, otherwise that's what I'm gonna do on Saturday. I'll probably just go to IKEA for the sake of just eating. And I'm sure some of you guys are oh yeah, I'm sure some of you guys are wondering. You mentioned about artist friends that you know in Cosmania. Who were you with on day one? Like in day two, I like for day two, which was yesterday, I was with Cassie, Boss Rica, and Crimson. For day one, I was not. I was alone. I was alone, and I'm used to it. Yeah, I don't know. Some people think that if you go alone in a convention, it feels lonely. Which, not gonna lie, they are right. Ever since I met a lot of awesome friends through not only online, not only in the artist world, but also not only in the cosplay world, but also the VTuber world. Like, I think I got used to it, being able to go alone, being able to see stuff. I guess, yeah, the only thing that I will never do alone is if I go to another country, I would want to be with one person. Or at least have a plus one so it doesn't feel lonely. Like imagine you go to, let's say you go to Japan all alone. Who will you be able to share your excitements with, right? Yep. Yeah. Especially you, Momo. I'm sure you understand the feeling of being with your, let's say being with someone like I'm, because you are sisters, you Momo and with Starla. So it's usually more enjoyable if you're both like fangirling with voice actors or the artworks that you see on artist wood. Versus if you just go to a convention alone. It feels very different, right? For me, I guess it's because I'm used to being alone. When I go to a convention, it's always me who is alone. Yes. It is weird that this year didn't announce PH Conquest. For yeah, a lot of us were like sad that there may not be even there won't be Conquest anymore, or the Conquest convention. Alone, my anti-social is high and scary. Without my sister, I'd be scared like it. Yeah, I know that feeling so much. I guess for me, I already got used to being alone and going to conventions because if I always rely on like bringing my parents with me all the time, it's like for me, I'm just wasting their time because some of my parents have work, of course. So I don't want to just waste their time, of course, right? It's something to do with independency, I guess. Very independent in going to anime convention, that's for sure. But yeah, for PH Conquest, Big Bro J, I wish they would bring that back because I would want to meet and greet with international guests again. Like I really, 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 really do. I'm just sad that people were like too much. Like they were so disappointed in everything and all. But I can tell you guys this. Okay, So this might sound a bit controversial, so if you think that this is like uncomfortable with you, just let me know. Or if what I'm gonna say is a few minutes sounds odd, but at the end of the day, this is reality. I'm real because I can socialize merchants, cosplayers, and guests. True, that's right. You have a point there, Jay. I think that's also the reason why I'm alone. Imagine if you're like friends with someone who is not a fan of BL, and I just talked to an artist about if they can draw me in this one, and I'll pay them this amount and everything. It sounds usual. But moving back, uh the only reason why Conquest was bad is because of the overselling of tickets. That's it. That's it. And also the accommodation of guests. Those are the only two. It's mismanagement slash unable to accommodate properly with the special guests. And then the overselling of tickets, because you guys should understand during that time it's the recovery of it. It was okay now because of the COVID. That was like 1 year after the pandemic, which everyone are now somewhat vaccinated, so everything is safe and all. So it was like sudden for Conquest to not be able to have an event anymore. I'm just sad so that I just, you know what, I really miss getting a signature, or even like small talks with Sean Chiplock. Like, I will tell you this, I really want like talk to different voice actors so much. Like, I have mad respects for them for being able to voice characters not only in games but also in childhood cartoons and everything. And as if you guys can hear from my voice, I don't have those skills. So that's why I just watched them. Like, I will tell you this straight up. I am very jealous with a lot of things, but if I think about it, I would like hurt myself for overthinking. Like, some people have they have skills, talents of being a voice actor. Some have talents of being actual entertainers. Some have actual assets like big muscles, abs, being able to do fan service. If you're for the ladies, they are able to show their belly button, showing their feet, big oppies, those things. And here I am. All I do is just eat, play games. Never played FPS because I suck at playing FPS. And I just do normal chatting and everything. Maybe next time you should attend conventions from the West with me. I wish I would want to attend at least one convention from the West. The problem is that it costs so much money. If it's within Asia continent, I can. If it's from the West, for anything farther from that, it's like destruction to my wallet. Because I can tell you, I'm struggling with money as I am, and I'm doing my best to like work hard on my current work and doing other sidelines as much as I can. I will tell you guys this straight. This is the reality, because everything is going to be too much. Like, there will always be price hikes, there will be inflations, and it's never going down because of the demand. Yeah, use conversions like Anime Impulse. I really want to experience going to an Anime Impulse once, but the costs are too much. Yeah, that's why I do apologize. Even if I wanted to go to the US conventions, or even UK if possible, I just couldn't. Money problems, because it's really expensive. Like, lie. And take note, I need US visa to be able to go to the US, and they are very strict with their interviews. Like, you have to pay to be able to do an like an interview, if you will pass or not. If you don't pass, you'll have to pay again to retry in applying the US visa. Yeah, technical stuff. Yeah, that's the reality that's happening in my place. I don't wanna dive in too deep because it's like it's not personal, it's more on like informations and such, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, moving back to day two. Yeah, it was worth it. The only thing I regret was not being able to feed Boss Rika Cassie Crimson desserts. Yeah, that's the only thing I regret. I was like, you know what, let's go. I was thinking of like going to a dessert place, but all of us have time limits. Because yesterday, guys, if you guys were able to watch Cassie's stream yesterday, we had a Dungeons and Dragons session. Yeah. I will not tell what's going on, but all I can tell you is that there's gonna be a dance off and I'm somewhat involved. Yeah. It was fun. Think of the waffle I showed. Yeah, I saw the waffle. I didn't mind, okay? Yeah, the dance off. Yep. If you got, I'm not sure if Cassie has hidden the VOD for Dungeons and Dragons, but I'm sure not. It's not. Now, moving back, that's it for now, I guess. So, if you guys were thinking, did I go to Cosmania for the third day? No. Today I didn't go out because I really wanted to rest so bad, like so bad to rest after everything. Like, give me a break. I mean, I don't mind going on all 3 days, but I feel like I have already done what I needed to do for day one. There's a reason why I bought the prints and had a meet and greet with Tarian on the day one, because yesterday there were a lot of people in the conventions. Because take note, Friday is like work day for some and school day for the others. So there's very few people. But for day 2 and 3, there were a lot. So now for the conclusion on what happened in Cosmania. So how will I rate Cosmania from 1 to 10? 10 being the highest and 1 being the lowest. I will rate them based from categories. Excluding the concerts and other things. I will talk about the pros and cons. So pros is that there's more international guests, more accommodating than before, I guess. The lines are more organized somehow. Yeah, I was monitoring it. Meeting room, the meet and greet areas. Sorry. Meet and greet areas, not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I cannot give rating. I'd rather say the pros and cons. It's easier. For the pros, the lines are safe. The cons, however, is that they could have done the meet and greets on a Saturday and Sunday and not on a Friday. Because there are some people who have work day or school day on a Friday. So that's also that. Another thing is that I was reading some Twitter posts about like the the booth pricing for Cosmania, which is like outrageously high. So there's also that con, like, and I have been reading some posts wherein this has been one of the things that has not been fixed throughout the years. So it's really painful. Like, I feel bad for the local artists who are like struggling with that. And then how about the pro side? The pro side would be I guess organized. That's all I can say. It's somehow organized. I guess there's like a lot of cons to consider. One is the pricing. Yeah, the pricing of the tickets, the gold, the silver, the gold, the VIP. So they need to work on the prices because It's funny how they are saying that the price of a silver ticket is 599 pesos. Not sure in USD, but if you guys wanna like convert it, I would advise go to Google, like put 599 PHP to USD, then you'll get the answer. But 599, not including the online tax. So it's gonna be more expensive. But anyway, other things, I think it's not too much. I guess it was very spacious, that's for sure. It was very, very spacious. I think those are the only thing that's disappointing. Ah, wait, that's right. There's also some things that I'm very disappointed. Not really disappointed. I guess it has something to do with the selection of guests. Like, I don't mind the selection of guests at all because it makes sense because anime cosplay. So the special guests would either be anime related or cosplay event. They actually invite, well, I mean, they did invite a voice actress. So if they are able to even have that kind of meet and greet, then I hope that for next year they will be able to bring international guests. Like there's Sean Chiplock who comes to the Philippines in every conquest event. Like, guys. So that's why I can tell you, I just hope that there will be more variety of international guests, not only in cosplay but also in others. Like a lot of people are like hoping for specific guests, but this year their guest lineup was really nice. Like a lot of Holo Stars fans were happy that there is finally Holo Stars as special guests. Bring J to PH conventions. Yeah, it will cost a lot of money in your case as well. Hopefully. Now, I think that's the end for the talk in Cosmania. There's still some room for improvements, especially on the costs. But that's it. Now, other topics other than Cosmania that I want to bring up. Well, I did mention already earlier that there is a little update in the starting soon, which is I added the one that Kiefer drew. And then new channel points added. New channel points. Channel point rewards. New emote updates wherein some emotes have now moved to tier 1 subscription. And to be able to add new emotes for the for followers. Yeah, like the chancla emote. I'm 100% sure that you guys can now use the chancla emote. So in the future that I will be adding new emotes. Ow! What I do? What I do? And also, hi Perena. Where has you been? Yeah, so yeah, that's one of them. Annyeong. Yeah, annyeong nasayo. I went to see Tarin. Oh, okay. Spill the tea, girl. Okay, spill the tea. What did you do with Tarin? Okay, I'll start with mine first before yours. Okay, I think you already heard. So I did. What did I do? You make it sound so sus, girl. I requested Tarin to do a cabidon on me. Okay, mine is already wild. How wild will be yours anyway? And who did Tarin cosplay though? I don't. Who did Tarin cosplay? At least there's no Chompy Eats J reward. Be careful what you wish for, big bro J, because I might make it happen. What do you mean it was just wholesome? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. So I'm the unsay-so one, I guess. I just asked for a hug. Ang hina mo, te! Joke. Joke lang. Joke lang. But you took a picture. The turns have tabled. Girl, I also got a hug from Tarin. But for the taking of picture but for the taking of picture, Cabedon, okay? Yawa ka doppel. Girl, kailan ulit babalik si Tarin? Kailangan sulitin mo. But before anything, Pirena, who did Tarin cosplay though? Do you remember? Okay lang, may Thames naman. Ay, that's true. Thames is gonna be in Cosmeet. I saw. But wait, Pirena, which character did Tarin cosplayed for today? Because I know that day 2, he cosplayed Ban from Seven Deadly Sins. But I don't know who. Today, he was someone from One Piece. No! I could have aced. It was. Oh my gosh, that means. Wait. Perena. Serious question. Did he show his full abs in his full glory? For science. Yes. No. Dang. In full glory. For me, I was for me, my meet and greet with him was in his JoJo outfit. But even if his outfit were don't, how dare you summon the chancla? I didn't do anything. I need research. Oy. Well, that's okay. At least Perena was able to see the yummy parts. I only like go to Horn Doppel. No. Horny jail. No, I will not go to horny jail. I am a decent, masculine, demure bear. Horny jail. No, stop. No, horny jail. No, don't even think about it. I am very demure at times. But anyway, that's so nice. At least you get to see Tarian. I hope you got a checky from them at least. A checky, other than hug, I'm sure you got a checky picture with Tarian. That's what matters for remembrances. Or budget dungeon. I did. Nice. That's good. Dang. I feel like this Cosmania has leveled up to before. Although 3 days is like hassle for some people, especially for artists. I feel bad. But I hope they will invite more international guests, like specifically in the voice actor side. Like I would want to see Sean Chiplak so badly again. Or if they can invite like well-known voice actors like Damian Haas or whatnot. Because if they're able to bring like international or US cosplayers or international cosplayers that is outside of Asia, why couldn't they do it for the voice actors if they are able to invite a voice actress? Right? Like, is it because of money? Because of money, but they did a 3-day event. So I just hope they work on that. Cosmania, do something. I want to see a voice actor that people would love to meet. But anyway, that's it for Cosmania. Now for the other announcements. That I'm gonna do. Please stay tuned. So first off is I finally have a schedule on what I'm gonna be doing this week, and you all will love what's gonna happen on Tuesday. That's all I can tell you guys. Yep. So I finally have a schedule. Now that I have finished all the things that I needed to do due to Cosmania. So we will have finally I'll be uploading the schedule later after this stream. And another thing would be the unexpected character that's unexpected silhouette character that I just posted on Twitter few days, I believe yesterday or 2 days ago. So as agreed by my friend / manager, and on Monday building another level. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. On Monday building. Oh yeah, that's right. I knew I was right that I needed to. I knew I was right that there was something on Monday. Thank goodness I made my Monday a rest day. I almost forgot. Hazukashi. I almost forgot. My goodness. I'm so happy I remembered. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. At least my schedule, I can fix my schedule fast. Hmm. Now, so moving back, so the silhouetted character. Now, as agreed upon by my friend slash manager, the introduction of that character, including the lore, will be announced on Halloween Day. Not a debut, that's for sure. That's all I can tell you guys. That's the only information I can give you. The character will be introduced somewhat on Halloween Day. And it will be the last time that you all will see that character on Halloween Day. So please look forward to it. I will be showing. Will not. Yeah, I know who he is because I've seen him way back. Don't spoil it though, Jay. If you already know it. Yeah. I didn't know either at first too. Yeah, and yep, God no. Yep, the character was an adoptable. I guess the person who actually owned it was like needed money after all. So why not? I want to help. So that's those are all the announcements for today. So the only thing that you guys will be should look forward to will be tomorrow, which I'll be collabing with my VTuber brother Big Bro J. And then this Saturday there will be a Dungeons and Dragons. So take note that it's either Albi, Seri, or Cassie who will be streaming their POV for Dungeons and Dragons. So please look forward because it's like the actual battle, an actual serious event. Yep. And for those who are wondering what will happen for this week, for this upcoming week, I call this week the survival week. So expect some games that are connected to survival. For my own opinion, of course. Yes, I will tell you there will be two streams that will there are two streams that are sponsored. I guess thanks to my friend slash manager for checking. Yes, there will be games that will be returning and a new game that I'll be playing because it was like sponsored. Yeah, you guys will be able to find out once I announce the game. And once you see the gameplay of those games, please be sure to buy the game to support them because two games that I'll be playing are from indie developers. And they actually did a good job making the game. So for now, it's time for us to wrap things up. So I already talked about the Cosmania. I've already talked about what things are about to come, especially on October 31 and for the upcoming week. So it's gonna be survival week. So that is it for today. Now, before anything else, yeah, thank you for sharing rest easy. Yeah, I am 100% gonna make sure that I'm gonna rest. Now, yeah, I just want to make sure that everything is settled before I end stream. So once again, thank you all so much for coming to my stream. I'll be resting easy for Cosmania. Please look forward to Jay's stream tomorrow, which I will be collaborating with him for the I believe it's Super Mario Maker 2. We're gonna make another level, which is gonna be fun. Any other things important? If I forget, I'll just say it in Twitter. So expect that there will be so many fun pictures that I'll be uploading. So once again, thank you so much everyone for coming to my stream. I hope you guys enjoyed my yapping and TED talk with Cosmania, cosplayers, a little bit of things that had happened, the small updates in my Twitch. and some on Twitter, and the updates on what's gonna happen for this month of October. So for now, thank you once again, and I hope you all have a great rest of the morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Bye bye, and have a great Sunday, everyone.